Hi, my Phierce is Phierce Phanatic, and I'm here with the second part of my three-part series, my first three-part series on this channel, which is going to be about 3 new topics, and I will have the link to the old video or the first part in the description box below, so you can all go watch them in order. So once again, this is part 2, and the 3 topics I'm going to be talking about in this part 2 are my favorite challenges and why they were my favorite challenges, Adore Delano and Bianca Del Rio, because I think a lot needs to be said that was not said for them during the season. And a lot of you may not agree with me, but no negative comments allowed. Okay? So the first one is my favorite challenges. I'm just going to put the paper over here until I need to look at it again. Okay. My favorite challenges. So, the first one would have to be Glamazon by Color Evolution, which was towards the end of the season. It was the makeup challenge where the queens had to sell Rupaul's Glamazon makeup. And I think that it was a really funny challenge. The 3 challenges I picked were based on purely comedy. All 3 of them had something funny in them, even if they weren't meant to. So, usually makeup ads are taken really seriously, right? Well, the drag queens take nothing seriously in this case. They made it so fun and exciting, and they really made me want to buy RuPaul's makeup, and that's really the whole point. So, yes, it was very exciting to watch, and I think that Laganja and Adore did the best, and I didn't really like Ben and Darian's, but there was still an element of comedy there that still made me laugh, even though the judges and I agree that they did not have the best commercial, and they maybe even had the worst commercial. Me and the judges can still agree that theirs was funny, and everybody else's was pretty funny as well. So I love the challenges where there's an element of comedy in there. So that was really fun. The next one is Scream Queens, which was my all-time favorite one. I did not put them in order of favorite, and I probably should have. But, yeah, Scream Queens was my all-time favorite. It is very, very exciting. That was the one where the queens had to do, horror, their own recreations or versions of the 80s and 60s horror films. And I'm a horror movie buff. I really love horror movies. None of them scare me anymore, but when I find one that does scare me, like a new movie, I'm really excited to see it, and I'm the first one in the theater. So it was really exciting that they were doing something that was very near and dear to my heart. They were mixing horror and drag, which is really big to me, and I was very excited for that. And it was just funny. It was a really, really funny challenge all around. It's not that certain people were funny, which was the case as well, but it's just the challenge was funny. Again, a challenge with a comedy root in it is it just gets you. And it was pretty funny, and yes, all of them did a pretty good job for being tossed such a big challenge, I think. And it was very funny. The talking head in the box thing was totally out of left field. It was completely hilarious, and I just loved it. So, yep, hilarious. And the third one is Shade the Rusical. I really liked it because in the last one I said mixing horror and drag was my thing. Also, mixing music and drag. Since I'm a singer and a songwriter, mixing music, my first passion, and drag, my second, together is always something I try and do, so I was really glad that Ru let the queens do that this season. And yes, it was very, very exciting. Very. So I really like that. Okay? The next thing I'm going to be talking about is Adore Delano. Now this might take me a while. I'm going to try and quickly explain the course of my feelings towards Adore through the whole thing from start to finish. But I'm not going to go episode by episode. I'm just going to tell you what I thought in the beginning and what I thought at the end and what I think now. Now, I know that it's a reality show, but sometimes, admit it, sometimes we can all get caught up in it, and I really did this season. I think Adore was one of the people that I honestly just went with hype. I said, okay, a lot of people like her, a lot of people are obsessed, it seems, so maybe I should like her, you know, investigate a bit, see if she's somebody that I can put on a favorite queens list, or if it's going to go completely wrong. And sadly, as far as the show goes, it went completely wrong. I thought that I was going to really like Adore, and I did it at the beginning, but what her and Bianca did to Laganja was really fucked up. Honestly, it really was. I think that if you want to be someone's friend, go ahead. You know, if you want to be someone's friend, go ahead. Like Adore in the beginning of the competition, she wanted to be Laganja's friend, it seemed. She was like, oh, Mama, you're here and everything. Like, she was so excited all over her. But then, towards the end, she's like trying to get her kicked off in a very biatchy, cocky way. What the hell? Are you so, like, are you so self-conscious that you have to kick somebody else off in a vicious way? You can't just win knowing you deserved it. You have to go and pick on her her weakened emotional state for you to have a backbone. That's really sad, honestly. And then Bianca, her little follower, who I'm going to get into next. I think it's pathetic that she followed Adore all the way to the end. I mean, I love Bianca now, and I love Adore now. I love that Adore is getting up there in the music world, because I really appreciate music, and I love that Bianca, with this whole Hurricane Bianca thing, is going on. I love them both now. But during the show, I really don't think it was cool what they did to Laganja. They knew what her weakness was, and they broke it down in the most vicious of ways. They did not have to do that to win, and I don't know if they don't realize that, and that's why they did it, or I don't know if they do know that, and they were just trying to be catty. I don't know what the case is. But when you feel so low on yourself that you have to do that to some other people, then you are the one that needs help, not the person that's emotional. That person is emotional because they grew up around people that were like you. Honestly, you should never do that to someone, because you don't know where someone's scars are coming from. You don't know where someone's been. All you know is who you are. And I don't even think Adore and Bianca were acting like themselves, to be honest. And I'm moving into Bianca now. I think that she was just a follower behind Adore, because she saw that what Adore was doing to Laganja was actually working, so she decided to go ahead and just prod Laganja along with Adore, thinking it was funny. I don't know why people think that's funny, and, you know, Bianca was seen as the insult comic, you know, making insults funny, but when she had gotten to that point, it wasn't funny anymore. It really wasn't, and I was very disappointed in both of them for doing that. They were acting like 2-year-olds, and they really didn't have to. It was just unnecessary roughness. Honestly, it really was. Sorry about that corny association, but it just was to me. That's just my honest opinion. Got my piece of paper here, in case you're wondering what I was looking at. It tells you, or it tells me, all my different things that I'm going to be talking about. So, yep. Bianca was the last person I was going to talk to, and I kind of mixed her and Adore together because I was mad at them for the same reason as far as the show, but now I'm happy with both of them. Bianca was so sweet to me on Twitter, so I can't really hate her, and I don't hate Adore either. I'm glad that they both came out with music. Well, I'm glad that Adore came out with music, and Bianca is doing the whole Hurricane Bianca thing now. And that's all I can say, really, for now. Okay, so that is the second part of this video. Sorry if I'm babbling a lot. I haven't done this in a while, and yeah. And I'm doing it on my webcam, like I said in the last video. So I'm not used to looking up, because my webcam's up there. I'm not used to looking up. I'm used to looking right in the middle. So if I've been looking down a lot, or it seems like I'm looking down, it's because I'm not used to my camera being above me. So, sorry about that. I'm on my laptop right now. So if you like this arrangement, like I said in the last video, please let me know in the comments or on my social networks, which will be down below. Follow me and everything. Rate, comment, subscribe, favorite. And I will see you guys in part 3, which will be the final part. And I hope you all enjoyed my video, and I'll see you in the next one. I love you all. Thanks for watching. Bye.